my shoes and out the door. 5, I'm alive. 6, 7, 8, feeling great.
Hello, loyal fans. Here's a quick peek at our supplement, product, and book of the month for October. At the end of the podcast, I will spend a few minutes going into further detail, so check it out. The supplement of the month for October is our very own Probiotic Power, with the 10% discount code for the month of October being lowercase o, lowercase c, lowercase t, the number 19, lowercase HELTHYGUT. So it's October 19 Healthy Gut. The product of the month for October is Peak Tea Crystals. Look out for October specials. The book of the month for October is Now is the Way, an unconventional approach to modern mindfulness by Corey Allen. Keep in mind all the links, discount codes, and special offers for the product, supplement, and book will be listed in the show notes and iTunes, posted on social media, and in our weekly newsletter, and on our website at www.beyondyourwildestgenes.com at the Listen Now tab. Thanks for listening.
Hey everybody, it's Dr. Mike and Dr. Noah, 2/3 of your BYWG team. In this podcast release, we'll take a highlighted look at one of our premium supplements, Probiotic Power.
Hey Mike, before we begin, let's take a deep dive into this awesome product. Let us encourage you to go back nearly a year ago in the BYWG podcast archives and listen to the short podcast we did on December 31st, the last day of the year, 2018, introducing this new supplement line, the quality standards we uphold, and a brief overview of all 8, and actually now 9 supplements.
Alrighty. We all know you're going to listen to the end, but just in case, we want to give you a heads up. The 10% off code for Probiotic Power for the month of October 2019 is OCT, that's OCT19, Healthy Gut, all lowercase. It's OCT 19 HEALTHYGUT.
Great. So as chiropractors, nutrition experts, certified functional medicine docs for a collective 60-plus years, we unfortunately see patients on a daily, day in and day out basis with weak and poor digestion, terrible immunity, people abusing and chronic antibiotic use, gas and bloating, and this is exactly where Probiotic Power fits in. Furthermore, we see tremendous confusion in regards to probiotics in general. Some questions that come to mind frequently are, what am I looking at on the label? How and what kind of beneficial bacterial strain should I be looking for? Is lactobacillus enough? What does CFU stand for and why is it important to me? Is refrigeration necessary? And what is the difference between probiotics, prebiotics, and synbiotics, a newer term?
When purchasing a probiotic, it is our belief and backed up by research and science that a multi-strain probiotic is best. Beyond Your Wildest Genes Probiotic Power has 9 strains of beneficial bacteria that each have a targeted benefit. And don't worry, we'll go over these soon. Each capsule has 25 billion CFUs, I almost said FCUs, in that and that stands for colony-forming units, basically the number of beneficial bacteria. Many store-bought probiotics have 1 billion or less CFUs, and quite frankly, most cases, this is simply not enough to make a substantial difference. Not harmful and not a waste, just not enough power. Our formulation does not need to be refrigerated and is shelf stable at room temperatures. However, keeping it in the fridge will certainly extend its availability and shelf life. That's viability, Mike. Okay. In addition to Probiotic Power, it has a small amount of prebiotics in the capsule. The prebiotics is the food for the probiotics that helps them proliferate and thrive. So, to summarize, what you're looking for in a probiotic is multiple strains, high CFUs, and a product that is somewhat resistant to heat and does not need to be refrigerated, and a prebiotic included to further assist the viability and thrivability, yep, you guessed it, BYWG Probiotic Power passes the test in all these questions and concerns.
So you should be thinking, who is this supplement perfect for? Well, it's perfect for the person who is seeking better digestion and absorption of their daily food intake. It's perfect for that person who has weak immunity, that family member, the child that's just getting sick with strep throat or chronic ear infections, or if you're the person that's always getting sick. It's perfect for a person who suffers from gas and bloating. These probiotics help with that for sure. And as we already mentioned, it is also perfect for someone who has been on, for whatever reason, chronic antibiotic use for long periods of time.
So I'm going to go over the features and specs of each of the bacterium here. So there are 60 capsules per bottle and 25 billion CFUs per capsule. The cost is $57 US and $51.30 with a 10% discount code using the code OCT19 Healthy Gut, all lowercase. These probiotic strains are carefully selected for their effectiveness, their research, and their application. So let's go through each of these in a little more detail, guys. So first up is L. plantarum. This is temp and acid resistant and able to assist in breaking down fibers to assist with bloating and gas. It is able to break down bile acids and associated with lowering cholesterol. L. raminosus, is that correct, Noah?
Yes, sir.
This is a transient bacteria with high resistance to bile salts and stomach acids. It's beneficial in vaginal and urinary tract infections and used with eczema, constipation, diarrhea, irritable bowel, IBD, and food allergies. L. brevis. This species provides anti-inflammatory benefits and helps boost immune function by increasing natural killer cells. Benefits are shown in constipation, IBD, and even in some colon cancers. L. reuteri, and this is a big one. This species is best known for fighting pathogenic microbes. It is bile and acid resistant. It has been shown to have effectiveness for diarrhea, rotavirus, vaginalis, eczema, urinary tract infection, and H. pylori. L. acidophilus. This is what most people are familiar with in a probiotic. This is the most prevalent species in the body and makes up to 20% of normal flora. Used for those with lactose intolerance, IBS, Lyme, acne, and more. B. langorum. This species breaks down bile salts, helps synthesize B vitamins, decreases bad bacteria like E. coli, Clostridia, and coliform, plus stimulates the immune system. In studies, it actually improves constipation. B. brevi. This is shown to repress ulcer-inducing bacteria and other non-beneficial rotaviruses and Clostridium species. It is helpful in colonizing infant bowels as well. B. lactis. This acid-tolerant species stimulates mucosal and cellular immunity. Research supports benefits in prevention of colds and flu, diarrhea, and constipation, as well as the GI inflammation. And the last is B. bifidum. This is second most prevalent in the body and produces B vitamins, plus helps with absorption of minerals and inhibits growth of unfriendly bacteria. It is helpful in IBD and reduces inflammation.
Now, that exercise in academia was basically there to show you how unique and how important probiotic power is. It explains to you why we chose each one of those species. Some destroy pathogens, some colonize the gut, some create B vitamins, some are for infection. So it just kind of gives you a real picture of how special a probiotic is. And I know you agree, Mike.
Yep.
How to use real easy. Take 1 to 2 capsules per day. As in all of our supplements, the directions are on the bottle. It's often best to take on an empty stomach, but you can certainly take this with food as well. Some people benefit from probiotics doing on an empty stomach, others with food. I think that's really up to you and to test that and biohack that a little bit on your own. There are some cautions, but they're minimal. Probiotics are generally considered extremely safe for most people. However, with all chemicals, there are some people who are sensitive to specific compounds. Some people may initially experience diarrhea when introducing probiotics. If this occurs, wait a few days and try again. If it continues, take a smaller dose. If diarrhea persists, discontinue supplement. Please consult your doctor if you have any specific questions or concerned about your suitability. No contraindications are known, but potential drug interactions may exist. This is a super safe and effective supplement.
We'll read our disclaimer. Beyond Your Wildest Genes and the company, staff owners, and associates are not medical doctors and do not diagnose, prescribe for, treat, or claim to prevent any disease. Our mission is to educate, empower, and inspire our community. No health claims of any kind have been made in the course of or in any of the company's literature. Any statements made about our products and courses have not been evaluated by the FDA. If you have or may have an illness, consult your licensed healthcare practitioner. And please stay tuned for exciting announcements soon on a brand new supplement formulation to help you navigate the winter healthy, strong, and vibrant.
Oh, I can't wait to do that podcast. So this is what we suggest you do next. If you want more information, and we suggest this to each and every one of you, if it's our podcast or our supplement of the month, go to our website, www.beyondyourwildestgenes.com. The entire spec sheet can be found there, and loads of research articles supporting the use of Probiotic Power and all the other supplements for that matter. You could take a 2-minute, 10-question quiz to help narrow your supplement choices down, and when you do that, you will receive 10% off your entire order. And as mentioned, for the entire month of October, if you use the code OCT19, HEALTHYGUT, you'll receive 10% off Probiotic Power. That is, whether we ship it to you or you come to our brick and mortar store, that code will work there as well.
Anything else you want to add, Noah?
I don't really. I just think that this time of year, it's super important to supplement probiotics to keep you healthy and well. And the holidays are coming up. Whether it's Halloween, whether it's Thanksgiving, whether it's Christmas or New Year's. And sometimes we tend to overeat or eat some things we don't or shouldn't. And probiotics and digestive enzymes this time of year become even more handy. And remember, like Dr. Mike said, it does not need to be refrigerated, but you could store this in the refrigerator and it'll last for a long, long time.
A couple things before we close this out. And Noah, you'll vouch that we take our own products. We research them, we take them, and I gotta tell you, I get really good results with the probiotic power, with the enzymes, with the vitamin D. I mean, stress rebalancer works phenomenal. Deep sleep assist also works fantastic. What about you, Noah? Which ones are you taking?
Yeah, I take stress rebalancer, and we were having this discussion this morning. Well, that's a supplement that taken, the beauty of that supplement happens 2-3 months down the line when you take it because of the adaptogenic effect. I take Deep Sleep Assist minimal 5 times a week, sometimes 7 days a week. The Digestive Boost is a favorite of mine because of the DPP4 enzyme in it that helps to break down gluten for those gluten exposures. So anytime I go out to a restaurant, and anytime I go away on vacation, I take these enzymes just to help have a smoother meal, and just in case those restaurant owners sneak in some flour into my rice, I'll be okay.
Yes, and for those you don't know, a lot of times that sticky rice you get it's sticky because of gluten flour that they add to it, just so you know. So on behalf of the entire Beyond Your Wildest Genes team, thank you for listening. Better digestion and even better immunity is just a few clicks away. And Dr. Noah?
And be awesome and never unawesome. It's Dr. Noah and I'm back. I suspect you loved listening to this week's podcast release. So the book of the month for October 2019 is Now is the Way, an unconventional approach to modern mindfulness by Corey Allen. I personally highly recommend this book. It really helped me with my meditation practice. You can listen to me interview the author on September 23rd podcast release. The supplement of the month for October 2019 is BYWG's Nutrition's Probiotic Power Blend. Probiotic Power is a shelf-stable, comprehensive probiotic with a whopping 25 billion CFUs in each capsule, meaning it's very potent and includes 9 of the most beneficial bacterial strains from the Lactobacillus and Bifidobacter families. It also contains a small amount of prebiotics as well. For the month of October, the 10% discount code is OCT19 Healthy Gut. Remember, it'll be in the show notes. In the archives on our podcast and on our website, you can listen to a comprehensive review of all our supplements, and in the month of October, one podcast release will be dedicated to Probiotic Power. The product of the month for October is a brand new company that we partnered with, Peak Tea Crystals. My wife and I have been enjoying these super easy to use teas for several weeks and absolutely love them. Peak teas have exquisite flavor and are uber convenient. All you do is tear open a packet, pour the crystals in some water, and stir, hot or cold. Their teas have up to 12 times the antioxidants of other teas, exceed the USDA organic standards, and they're triple toxin screen for pesticides, heavy metals, and modes. You know how important this is. Among those antioxidants are polyphenols that include epicatechins, catechins, 3-O-methyl gallic acid, and caffeic acid, all showing extensive healthy benefits, including gut health. This leads me to an incredible offer for the first 15 days of October, and a perfect complement to our probiotic power. Our friends at Peak Tea were generous enough to give us 17% off discount to share with you on their gut health bundles, including free shipping on U.S. orders from October 1st through October 15th. Most people don't realize that polyphenols in teas are natural prebiotics. It might be the simplest way to keep your gut flora in healthy, natural balance. The kicker is the only way to make sure you're actually getting high-quality polyphenols in sufficient quantities from tea you're drinking. This is where Peak Tea Crystals come into play in a big way. The link to the special gut bundle offer will be in our monthly releases, as well as the direct link to their entire catalog of teas. Thank you for your time. Be awesome and never unawesome.